TurboScribe logo. TurboScribe. You've used all your free transcriptions for today. The film starts with a scary scene where we see an entity whose body was divided into two pieces and some hands were coming out of it. This entity was eating a corpse, and this scene ends here. Now we meet a woman named Megan. You must be familiar with this face. Anyway, Megan, who had come to her parents' house. Actually, Megan's father Robert has cancer, and now his condition was very bad. Megan's mother Barbara lives with her all the time so that she does not have any kind of problem. Seeing her father die like this, Megan was completely broken. She started smoking again, but she hides this from Barbara because she knows that Barbara will scold her. And Megan feels that she has always been controlling her life. And this was the reason she had left the house. We learn these things later because of our mother. Anyway, now she came back for her father. After smoking, she came inside. When Megan went to her father's room, she saw that his carpet was dirty. That's why she started cleaning it. Then she saw a pouch under the bed. She opens it. Seeing this, she gets shocked because she had human teeth inside. Seeing this, Megan feels disgusted and throws her teeth in the dustbin. Our viewers can also see that there is more magical stuff in that room. Actually, Barbara believed in all this. Later, when Barbara found out, she took out her teeth and put them back in the pouch. Megan understood that this was her blind faith, which her yoga instructor Deborah put in her mind. Megan did not like all this at all. And her mother was not like this before. She was a very smart woman, but maybe her husband's illness changed her thinking. And now she has started believing in spiritual things. Megan tries to make her mother understand. But Barbara refutes her by saying that you always think very negatively. That's why you won't understand these things. Megan also doesn't argue with her mother much. Because she knew that her mother was also going through a difficult time. Anyway, we also see that Robert is in a lot of pain. And Barbara gives him a dose of morphine. Barbara gives the medicine herself. She didn't let Megan do this. Now the same day, Robert's nurse Nikki comes to see him. When she started giving him the medicine, she found out that Barbara was deliberately giving Robert half a dose of the medicine. Nikki explains to her that Robert is in pain. That's why she should give him the full dose of the medicine. But Barbara was paranoid. She says that Robert has a problem with more doses. Late. The nurse talks to Megan alone. And tells her that your mother is giving some doses less and is also skipping some, that's why you have to be careful. Before this, Megan had seen that whenever Robert has a problem, he calls Barbara. Because Barbara was keeping him in pain. And until the pain does not exceed the limit, he does not call Barbara. There is a dangerous secret behind this. It was clear that Barbara did not want to lose her husband. By the way, the relationship between mother and daughter was not very strong. But Barbara had said what was in her heart. That after Robert's departure, I will not have any identity left. Knowing all this, Megan is even more sad. Anyway, Megan goes to talk to Barbara. She needed some money for her project. Actually, Megan had started a scholarship program for some children. At that time, when Robert was fine, he had promised Megan that if he was short of money, Robert would give him money. But Barbara was refusing to give money. She says that she should not ask her parents for money. There is a little debate about this between the two. But Megan knew that Barbara was just worried about Robert. That's why she asks him to leave the house tonight. So that their mind can be calm. Barbara did not want to go. But Megan somehow convinces her. Robert has been sick for a long time. So Barbara was very strange. In the evening, Barbara leaves the house. And Megan was at home. But Barbara does not go far. In fact, she turns the car back. Actually, Barbara had been pulling out her hair for a long time. Which she had kept in a box. This also injured her head. She was making an amulet with those hair. in which she had tied some special things. Like her wedding ring. Megan did not know. But Barbara had been doing something for a long time. Maybe some kind of ritual. When Megan was in Robert's room, she hears strange sounds from the walls. Like there was a ring there. She tries to listen. But then Robert starts screaming in pain. So Megan gives him medicine before time, so that he can calm down. Megan is very sad to see her father in so much pain. She remembers her childhood, when a bird died outside her house.